Google Stadia, a cloud gaming platform, was shut down just 3 years after its launch in 2019 due to poor sales and lack of user engagement. Google Stadia was launched in 2019 as a cloud gaming platform to rival major gaming consoles. Despite big investments, Stadia failed to gain significant traction and user engagement. Poor internet connectivity and latency issues plagued Stadia, affecting gaming experience. Stadia's game library was limited, and many exclusive titles underperformed. Google shut down Stadia in 2023, just 3 years after its launch, due to poor sales. Google refunded all Stadia hardware and game purchases, a rare move for a failed product. Find out which rugby tournaments are the toughest to win, including the Rugby World Cup, the Six Nations, and the Rugby Championship. The Rugby World Cup is the most widely viewed rugby tournament, with over 4 billion viewers in 2019. The Six Nations Championship is the oldest international rugby tournament, dating back to 1883. The Rugby Championship is the Southern Hemisphere's premier international rugby competition, featuring Argentina, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. New Zealand's All Blacks have won the Rugby World Cup a record 3 times, in 1987, 2011, and 2015. The Six Nations Championship has been won by England the most times, with a total of 39 titles. The Rugby Championship was previously known as the Tri-Nations before Argentina joined in 2012. Take a virtual tour of the Earth's interior. With geologist Dr. The Earth's interior is divided into several distinct layers, each with unique characteristics. The crust, the outermost layer, varies in thickness from 5 to 70 kilometers under our feet. Beneath the crust lies the mantle, a 2,900-kilometer thick layer of hot, viscous rock. At the Earth's center lies the core, a scorching 6,371 kilometers from the surface. The core is split into a solid inner core and a liquid outer core, generating our magnetic field. Understanding the Earth's interior helps us better grasp geological events like earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Learn about the unusual case of Oklahoma's Red River, which earned its name due to the presence of red clay and iron oxide in its waters. The Red River of Oklahoma gets its name from the reddish-brown tint of its waters. The distinctive color comes from high concentrations of red clay and iron oxide in the river. The red clay and iron oxide are eroded from the surrounding landscape, mainly during heavy rainfall events. Geologists believe the red coloration has been present in the river for thousands of years, shaping local ecosystems. The Red River stretches over 1,360 miles, flowing through parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana, before emptying into the Atchafalaya Basin. The river's unique color and geology support a diverse range of plant and animal life, making it a valuable natural. Explore the fascinating world of lab-grown meat, where companies like Memphis Meats and Mosa Meat are revolutionizing the food industry with cultured meat products. Lab-grown meat, also known as clean meat, is made by culturing animal cells in a controlled environment. Companies like Memphis Meats and Mosa Meat are leading the charge in developing commercial lab-grown meat products. Lab-grown meat uses up to 90% less land, water, and energy compared to traditional animal agriculture. Memphis Meats has successfully grown meat from animal cells, including beef, chicken, and duck. Lab-grown meat has the potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by up to 75% compared to traditional farming. The first lab-grown meat product, a burger, was introduced in 2013 and cost around $330,000 to examine the ancient idea that the universe originated from a single, giant egg, and how this mythological concept has been replaced by modern astrophysical theories like the Big Bang. In ancient cultures, the cosmic egg theory proposed that the universe hatched from a single, giant egg. The egg symbolized the unity and potential of the universe, containing all matter and energy. This mythological concept was present in ancient civilizations, including Egypt, China, and Greece. The cosmic egg theory was later replaced by modern astrophysical theories, like the Big Bang, which explained the universe's origins more accurately. The Big Bang theory suggests that the universe began as an infinitely hot and dense point, expanding rapidly around 13.8 billion years ago. Relive the 44-month siege of Sarajevo, Bosnia, where civilians endured snipers, shelling and starvation, and meet survivors like Sened, who shares his harrowing experiences and insights on resilience. The Siege of Sarajevo lasted 44 months, from April 1992 to February 1996. The city was surrounded by Bosnian Serb forces, who shelled and sniped civilians daily. Over 11,000 civilians, including 1,500 children, were killed during the siege. The city's 380,000 residents were cut off from food, water, and electricity for months. The United Nations declared Sarajevo a safe haven in 1993, but failed to intervene effectively. Despite the horrors, Sarajevo's residents showed remarkable resilience, with many finding ways to survive and resist. In 1927, the Mississippi River flooded and destroyed the town of Mounds Landing, Tennessee, displacing over 640,000 people and causing $1 billion in damages, one of the most destructive floods in U.S. history. In 1927, the Mississippi River experienced its worst flood in history, affecting 7 states. The flood destroyed the town of Mounds Landing, Tennessee, leaving nothing but rubble behind. Over 640,000 people were displaced, making it one of the largest peacetime displacements in U.S. history. The flood caused a staggering $1 billion in damages, equivalent to over $15 billion today. The disaster led to the creation of the Mississippi River and Tributaries Project, a flood control system. The town of Mounds Landing was never rebuilt, becoming a forgotten relic of the devastating flood. The Ford Pinto is infamous for its design flaws, which led to a massive recall and numerous fatalities. The Ford Pinto was introduced in 1971 as a subcompact car to compete with foreign imports. Ford's rush to market led to a design flaw. The fuel tank was placed just 11 inches from the rear bumper. In low-speed crashes, the tank would rupture, causing fires and explosions that often proved fatal. Ford knew about the issue but initially chose not to fix it, deeming the cost too high at $11 per vehicle. It's estimated that between 1971 and 1978, the Pinto's design flaw caused over 500 deaths and countless injuries. The scandal led to a massive recall of 1.5 million Pintos and a fundamental shift in the automotive industry's approach to safety. Take a journey through the history of the Australian accent, from its British roots to its modern-day distinctiveness. The Australian accent originated from British settlers in the 18th century, particularly from southeast England. In the 19th century, Australian gold rushes attracted immigrants from Ireland, Scotland, and China, influencing the accent. The early 20th century saw a rise in American cultural influence, introducing new words and pronunciations to the accent. Post-World War II, Australian soldiers returned from Britain, bringing back received pronunciation features that blended with the local accent. In the 1960 seconds and 1970 seconds, Australian nationalism led to a deliberate shift away from British pronunciation, embracing a unique identity.